I'd like to talk a bit about patient groups, or as some might think, citizen scientists, the folks who are activated here around these diseases. Many patients with rare diseases, their families, have had to become citizen scientists, advocating for their own treatment or the development of treatments. Doctor, how do you see these folks driving medical treatment today?
Well, my career as a cardiologist working in intensive care units, the intense interaction that occurs when someone is critically ill or has a threat of being critically ill, it's hard to, I think we all have a feeling for it. It's hard to describe unless you're in the middle of it. I think the thing that has really changed and is taken to heart very much by the FDA, and I think most people now in the medical ecosystem, is that no one knows more about the problems or the diseases they have or the issues that are involved, things that need to be solved through therapeutics. No one knows more than the people who have the diseases, their families, and those who care for them. And what's also become clear, and I think this goes back to the days of HIV. I happened to be an intern in San Francisco in 1978. We had patients with HIV. We didn't know what it was. Development was slow in the view of the patients. They banded together and became part of the solution. It went from being angry at the system to taking a view where you're angry to the extent that you want there to be impatience, but you band together to get the studies done. Because what the HIV community learned was that a lot of our best ideas don't work, and you don't want to be promulgating treatments out of desperation that don't work, which means that if you band together, get the studies done efficiently, make sure that if there is a positive study, that the treatment is made available in a way that's fair. That is a tremendous value that patient advocacy groups can play. And it's especially important in rare disease, as I said, because people are scattered all over the place and they need to form networks of people who work together toward this end. I would point to cystic fibrosis and type 1 diabetes as cases where things have moved along at lightning speed compared to most other diseases because the patient groups got highly organized. My observation at FDA is as a public health agency, it's our responsibility to help people band together. And it was so obvious to me that groups that were highly effective did better because it attracted investment, it attracted new ideas, it attracted clinicians and scientists. But it's not fair if you happen to be a patient with a disease that's not very effective for
Mm.
advocacy. I think it's our responsibility to help make that happen.